Hi and welcome to the Electron.NET Getting Started video. I show you how you can develop cross-platform desktop applications with .NET Core and Electron. And yeah, the first step is to create a new ASP.NET Core web application, my first Electron app. And now it's important you use the Core 2.0, and the best is you used our single page application template or Angular or React.js. Why I show you later, but for hybrid solutions you can use Model View Controller too. And the next is we install the Electron.NET API over NuGet. You find it over the Electron.NET. Here, with the Electron.NET API, you got access to the native Electron. The next, we need our Electron.NET CLI 2, but we cannot install that over the NuGet package manager currently. Good. Now we activate Electron.NET in our application in the program CS file. And here you should use Electron. That's our web host builder extension. And now is Electron.NET active for our application, but the problem is we have no frontend, no window. To activate a window, we go to the startup CS file and write a bootstrap method. Public void bootstrap. You find the access to the Electron API over the Electron class in the Electron.NET API namespace. And here we have a window manager. Create a window. Async await. And yeah, we call the bootstrap method on the end from the configure method, and here opens a window. That's all. To install and activate the Electron.NET CLI, we must edit the C# project file. Here on the right click and edit my first Electron app CS project file, and on our documentation page from GitHub, you find the part here. Copy and paste. Here is to install the NuGet CLI extension. And the next is open the console. And type .NET restore for install this NuGet package. Okay, on the first time you create a new project, you have access to the Electron.NET CLI over .NET Electronize. And on the first project you need an init command. And yeah, that's all. Now you can start the application over .NET Electronize start. On the first time it's not so fast, but the second time is faster to start your Electron app. Now you see the window, but yeah, it's not so fast to start here of the desktop application. It feels not so good. How we can fix it, I'll show you later. but the first thing is why we should use single page applications. I switched the context. You see the reload of the page, and that's not the desktop-like. And yeah, that's a decision why you should use single page applications. Okay, on the startup, the white screen is not so beautiful. You can do the following thing. A create window gives a browser window object as a result value, var my main window, and you can give options on the create window method, var options from browser window options. And you need the namespace Electron API entities. And now we have a property that calls show moment, and that we set to false. We don't like to see a window on the startup. And now we can use the onReady to show event. And is the application ready? We can tell the window, please show the content. And now we don't see a white screen on startup. Here, you see it's faster. And the Electron class have a lot of more API functions that you can use it. We published our demo sample on our ElectronNet GitHub group. You find here the Electron.NET API demos. And you can start the demos here. .NET Electronized start. Okay, you see the demo application and a lot of the API functions. One is here, create a new window, what we see, view demo, you see the window, and here is the code. And you find the code samples in controllers, Windows controller, CS file, here controllers, window controller, CS. And you see for the first demo, the code. Okay, the next is we can create a customized menu, create an application menu, and here we see the menu to create is over the menu item class array. And after we create a menu, we can add the menu over the electron.menu.set application menu. It's very easy. As example, new menu item, new menu item, label is file, submenu is a new menu item, array, new menu item, label exit, and now we would give a code logic over the click event, and that's an action function. And we would like to exit our application here, and we can do this over the Electron API. And here we have the app part of the API, control your application's event lifecycle, and one of this is exit. Okay, and now we can add the menu over the Electron menu, set application menu, and start the application again. Over .NET Electronize start. And now we see here the file menu and the exit point, and the application would be exit. The next is our dialog. A new menu item with a label called info. And we used here the next API feature, and that's the dialogues. Use system dialogues, and here's our information dialog. No, you selected no, and that we find it under the Electron.dialog API. Electron dialog show message box. I love Electron.net. Okay, we see the second menu info, and I clicked and see the message box. The last thing you should know is to communicate with the front end and the back end. We have two processes. One is the main process. This is the C# code, and the renderer process is the window code, as the HTML and so on, as the views from your model view controllers. And for the communication, you need an Ipc communication. In the API demos app, you find it under the communication part, communicate between the two processes. Here you see an example. In your view, you need this part. You call this over the JavaScript. You can have access to the native Electron part, and yeah, we do it on a little sample. I copy this part, on the end of the standard index HTML. I use the script part and add this point. Get element by ID, that's for our HTML element. What we don't have, we can I include a button now. Click me, and the ID is async message. And now I click the button we call this JavaScript function and send to our IPC renderer a message to the async message channel, and the data is a string with the name of ping. Now I go to the main process here and register this channel over the Electron class. And here we have the IPC main. Here we can register this channel async message. And include our lambda function. Now we can send data back to the renderer process, and what we need is a window what should get the message, and the window manager have a browser windows collection for all windows was what we have, and the first is regular the main window, and we send to this channel the following data back. Okay, here's a JavaScript function for asynchronous replay. We got the message back, and now we would write the result back on the front end, and we used as ID async replay the title. From where's the button now? Here's the button, and we use this title. Okay, why we should use this communication over the IPC and not over regular actions. The regular actions give you a reload effect, and that's not a desktop-like. Okay. Yeah, here is click me, and now here is a callback. Yeah, and for debug this part you can set a breakpoint here. Debug attached to process, search my first Electron app, and if you click the click me button, you see you can debug your Electron.NET applications. Okay, the last point is to build our executable, that you can do it over the Electron.NET CLI. I used Windows, I need the build Windows command, and that's the .NET electronized build win command. And now you find in your project, in the binary part, a desktop folder, and here is for Windows the executable, and here is your finished desktop application with ASP.NET Core. I hope you enjoy Electron.NET. We need a lot of feedback. Please like the video if you like it, or give us a star to support us or give us a pull request. And yeah, enjoy with Electron.net. Thank you for watching this video.